Hello guys, Super P Bro here!
And Audio 13 in the background.
Kind of, sort of, he's there. Yeah.
Be quiet.
Okay. Anyways, I've got battle videos for you today. Yeah. Okay. Before I start, I just want to say thanks to Jacob, or Compound Fracture, for letting me use his 3DS capture card.
YouTube.com/pmovies97.
That's what the description's for.
Too bad.
Okay. And the other dude 13 for letting me use his stuff. Okay.
Yep.
Alright, now, to get on with team preview, I decided to lead with Latios because I lead with him almost every time. Okay, let's get started.
Doesn't look like you were leading with Latios. It looks like you were leading with your Hydreigon.
Okay, I lied. I led with Hydreigon. I don't know. Usually I lead with Latios. I guess I decided to lead with Hydreigon this time.
I mean, it was sitting in the middle of your party, so it doesn't look like you're leading with it. Yeah, I was right.
Okay, you were right. Okay, never mind. Anyway, he goes for the safe thing, goes for the Volt Switch. And I believe I decided to hit him up with a Draco Meteor, because that's pretty much the safest play I can do at this point. Because pretty much everyone on this team that he goes into, other than this Tyranitar, will not like taking a Draco Meteor from Hydreigon.
So Hydreigon is OP.
Yeah. Wait.
I got my Hydreigon from Josh, so...
Yes, you did.
Carl.
Carl.
Except I bred it off to get... So I could actually name it not symbol, Carl, symbol.
Alright, anyway, that's a joke here, because for obvious reasons, it's a Scizor. Because I have superpower, and that will pretty much one-shot this Tyranitar. Even in Nugget. Alright. I believe he decides to go for that Rock Slide. Or them Sneaky Pebbles. Sneaky Pebbles off, because no one likes them Sneaky Pebbles. And then he sends in Sableye. That prankster dude from Gen 5. It's not really all that common anymore, because of Klefki and Meowstic. Yeah. And then we got some of them lefties, because that's what the Sableye has, rather than like a sticky barb or something. And he burns me. That was nice. Real nice. I love having a burn Scizor.
It's really useful.
Yep.
Totally.
So I'm just gonna use Swords Dance 3 times, try to minimize the damage of that burn. And then
I thought burn, doesn't it give you -2 or yeah, that's what I thought.
yeah, it gives you -2.
Yes.
So essentially after 3 Swords Dances I'll be at +4. Ish. Maybe it's only +2. I don't exactly remember. But he decides to go for knockoff, and that does no effect because I'm holding the Scizorite. And that burn damage is starting to rack up a little bit. Anyway, gonna stop me from using another Swords Dance, so I'm just only at 2 Swords Dances plus burn. Which, I mean, is still pretty powerful. And that Sableye did no. It died.
No.
It did. It did.
No.
And now he sends in his Milotic. And you know what? That Milotic is not gonna like that bug bite. Had it killed me though, that would have been good for it. I believe he got min damage, which is why I survived with so little HP.
Also, you still have a Caesar. It's also a Caesar, and Caesars are pretty bulky, especially in Mega. So.
Yes, it is. Start going to the Latios for pretty obvious reasons. And he decides to switch out because he thinks I'm gonna go for Thunderbolts, which is a pretty good prediction considering that's what I did.
You might want to make the audio a little bit louder or get closer to the mic. It doesn't pick up the best when you're this far. You know, truthfully, you can probably barely even hear me.
I don't know even I can hear you.
Well, we'll see. Let's hope you get some like color commentary.
Yeah, because that's the thing.
Well, it is.
But anyways, after seeing that Thundurus, I decided to go into my specially bulky wall, that Chansey. And then he comes in to his Alakazam. And I'm expecting a Psy Shock from it, because since he came into it, just like that. into a Chansey, because normally, if you had run Psychic, that'd be a pretty bad decision. So I go into my Mandibuzz to take the hit, which ends up not doing anything at all. So I believe... Yep. Yep. So I decided to get rid of them Sneaky Pebbles, but he's just gonna go for Stealth Rocks again, so it kind of was useless. So yeah. After some leftovers, I believe I switch out to my Greninja here. Maybe? Nope. That's definitely a Greninja. That's just a disguised Greninja. Believe me.
Greninja not Hydreigon.
Yes, exactly. So I believe So then at this point, I'm just gonna spam some Focus Miss. But I mean, it goes into it's my low tick to he stacks as my low tick right here. That's one dead Milotic, if you ask me. So now we finally have a Pokemon to faint after so long. I think that's the first one. It's now 6-5.
6 minutes in, and that's the only Pokemon that's dying. Are you kidding?
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
So now I make the great decision to go into Mandibuzz. I don't know what I was expecting from him. I really don't know. That was the... Now the dumbest thing I could have done would be to stay in Hydreigon, but... So now Chansey decides to come in here. I want to see how much a Side Shock will do. Because I'm pretty sure I can take it, because I maxed defense out. And it actually doesn't... I can take it. I took it pretty well.
Yep.
Thankfully the Sandstorm subsides, but I decided to switch out anyway, because I really don't want to take another one, because the max damage could easily just have taken it out. And Hydreigon is immune to the hit, so I mean, it seemed like a pretty good play. And then, me being Choice Scarfed will outspeed and kill.
When you hear my little dog barking outside, you probably won't, but it's barking.
And then that's annoying. Caesar comes back in at a now 5-4 game. Really don't want to face off that Tyranitar, so I decide to slack my Chansey because he doesn't really have anything else on his team that my Chansey's really good against, but missed his attack anyway. So now I just have to waste another turn. It really doesn't change the game all that much, other than he lost one power point of Rock Slide, which, I mean, doesn't make a difference at all. So I decided to come back in and spam some Focus Miss, which, I mean, really doesn't do all that much damage. But, I mean, it's still 4 times weak to it, and my opponent is scared out and goes through the Thunderous, and I hit it with a Draco, predicting this switch, and it Okos for the win. Okay, now it is, I believe, 4-3, and I'm maintaining that lead of 1 throughout this game. At this point, there's no reason to switch out, because Stealth Rocks will kill Hydreigon. So I just hit it, do some damage. And it actually does a decent amount for -2 in the sand. And then it dies rocks. Sliding on my face. 3 faces. Alright, now I send Latios. And Latios can easily clean up with his own Specs Draco. Or at least I thought so in my head. Because turns out it actually does. Specs Draco is very powerful. You all should use it. So now it's at 3-2. Sends in his Downflame. This, I ended up deciding just to stay in. And actually I lied. It's 2-1. I can count in my head totally. So now I decided to stay in and die because I figured Cloyster here can take any hit this Talonflame has to offer. Unless it was Choice Banded, which luckily it's not. And then I can clean up with a Rock Blast and win the game. and I survived a critical hit, so I guess even if it was choice banded, I would have been able to take it. But it doesn't matter, because it dead. And that's it. That's game. Closer cleaning up. Although I wouldn't really call that much cleanup rather than just like finishing off. Yeah. Okay, well I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys later for another Wi-Fi battle. Caleb decided to leave, so he won't be saying his goodbyes, but yeah, so I'll see you all later.